Look at these. They're like triffids. They've really grown, and I'm going to be planting them out, which is fantastic. Woohoo! Look. Can you see me? Camouflage at its best. Wow, I'm so impressed, honestly. I took them home and sort of left them out. It's very windy where I am, so I kind of had to move. They've been moved about quite a lot, wherever there was sort of shelter from the wind. Have fallen over quite a few times and generally survived to tell the tale. Well, not literally tell the tale, but you know what I mean. And I think I'm going to actually plant them out today because it's really about time. And they're kind of, it's either repot or plant out. And yeah, why not? So that's my main job today on camera. I probably will do a little odd jobs off it as well, and we can catch up on that on another day. There's more cardboard that needs to go out, so I do need to strip more cardboard of the staples, but I'm not going to film that because that's extremely boring. So yeah, really planting out this these two Taunton Deanes, perennial greens really, and they can live up to 5 years. They don't tend to flower, so you tend to have to take cuttings from them, which range from £2.99 on eBay to £9.99 on Etsy. I don't know how big they get as yet, so I'm going to quickly check on Google because they're going to be sort of sat next to each other. I don't want to plant them too close. I do possibly will have to repot some of these, maybe the sunflowers as well, into slightly bigger pots. I could plant them out, but it's where to plant them. That's a big bit of an issue. So yeah, especially as the flower garden, I need to actually plant them in there somewhere. Maybe amongst the foxgloves, that might be quite nice. That's not a bad plan actually. Might be doing that as well, depending on how long this video gets. Have to keep it under 20 minutes. In fact, let me see the battery on that. Oh, where's my glasses? Wow, that's nearly gone. I had thought I'd charged that, so anyway, I've got another battery, a spare one. I might have to change that. Right, so let's go outside and plant these out. See you in a bit. Okay, right, I'm planting the Taunton Deane where I planted the raspberries that they're dead as a dodo. Don't know what happened there, but they just didn't take. So never mind, moving on. It means, do you know what? It's really windy. This is going to be fun. Right, back here, but yeah. So, I've actually built the skeleton frame out of all the bits that I've got lying around, and I'm going to hopefully cover it successfully. I tend to find that the wind's been quite bad, so it's sort of creating gaps in existing, you know, with this scaffolding netting and etc, etc. But let's plant these Taunton Deane and then try and get the netting over this. Yeah. I'm going to lean on that actually. Right, cool, can you see me? So 100 centimetres between each plant if you have more than one. I've got two obviously. 60 centimetres away from a path, and they can be pruned. As I said before, they don't tend to flower, and if they do flower and create seed, it's often that there's a chance that seed won't be true to type. So it's from cuttings that you can get online, etc. Charles Dowden got given one in 2007 by I can't remember the name. I mean, there's a really good website documenting the history of Taunton Deane, because it's also called Cottager's Kale. It does like a moist bottom, as it were. And what else? Yeah. They can grow up to 2 meters tall as well. Great, I'm really looking forward to having this. Oh yeah, one plant's good to feed 2 people, 2 plants even better, especially over the winter months. So hopefully, you do have to protect it from the kind of like cabbage whitefly and various other kind of critters like that. Can't quite remember, but I will put a link in the description if you do happen to have it and you want to know more. I'm really glad I've got it, and I'm glad it survived my the winter in my shed, and they got the cuttings from them. I'm gonna have to pull out these raspberries, I think. They just died. Well, they never died. They didn't. I think they just didn't live. Anyway, let's get this netting over and water them in. Although it might rain later, but I think I will water them in, and so hopefully they grow nice and successfully. Yeah. Right, let's get the netting on. I'm not sure if you can make that out, but I've done the netting. Honestly, it's so windy. The camera kept falling over. And yeah, but there we are. Ta-da! Just like magic. It's taken me ages, to be fair, but it's a solid, probably the best caged netting thingy majig I've done ever. They're normally a little bit more hodgepodge than that. But I'm pretty pleased with that. So the Taunton Deane's in its place, and hopefully it will, grow, and we can eat it as opposed to the insects. Yeah. Ta-da! It's getting dark, and I've only had 5% battery left. I didn't bring my spare one, so this might be really shaky because the stabilisation gets lost. So I'll make this dead quick. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.